plans they made. Voices loud, sharp cutting through the haze. Tune in tight for the podcast craze. Rostov and stay, Rostov and stay. Buckle up now for the noise they make. Rostov and stay, Rostov and stay. No rules here to let the world quake. Lives collide with the wildest schemes, chasing the edge, riding wild streams. Madness brews in their crazy domain, where nothing's real yet everything's insane. Rostov and stay, Rostov and stay. Buckle up now for the noise they make.
Hello, everybody. Back to another episode of Lolcow Aussy. How are you guys doing tonight? And with me, I have the lovely AMAC talking smack.
What's up, bitches?
Amen.
How's it going?
It has been a long, rough day in the LCU. But before we get started, I see all of you people from Rewind coming in with the Dioc. Hello to you as well. Thank you for the traditional Welsh greeting. I appreciate it. Welcome to Band World, AMAC talking smack. And
I know, I was like, oh shit, I can't type. Oh, I gotta join.
Danny, good to see you. Thank you. So, we have a lot of things to talk about today. Is there any way, AMAC, that you could pull up that first visual aid that we have?
Yes.
Thank you guys for the stakes in the chat. So good to see everybody here. How's y'all's energy? I was just watching Rewind. It looks like y'all had a hell of a fucking stream over there. So there was a graphic that was thrown into the Discord, and it was a different fight card. Let's see if we got that right here. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have already seen this. Bruggs with the $5 Australian. Oi, oi, oi! Good to see you, brother. Dark
Thanks,
Omega's Band World for 2 members. All the Dioc. What about the Dick? Absolutely. Welcome to Aussy. So here we had the LCU Heart from Your Hate main event, Texas Bull Rope match, Nightmare versus Billy the Fridge. We've been watching that with interest. I'd say right now, Billy the Fridge is in the lead in the main event.
Yes.
We will see. Depends what Test wants to do. They're next. The LCU Ultraviolent Championship, Exploding Barbed Wire Death Match, Becky Boop versus Xylee Gets Real. I don't think that's much of a competition. I think Becky Boop's...
My money's on Xylee.
Yeah, I think Becky Boop's been fucked. Xylee Gets Real, keeps it real all day long. The Taipei Death Match, Boogie2988 versus Rastov. I don't think it's even gonna happen, because they're not fighting. They're both fighting with Keem, it feels like, over this fucking hole in the wall. And then, of course...
They're not very active.
Yeah. And then, of course, the very last one, the dog collar match, Steak versus Zeta Ray. So, I think
Zeta lost, right?
Yeah, I mean,
it's clear.
I think that one's over. I think at this point, we have destroyed Zeta Ray. She came on here. She couldn't control her shit. She got immediately bodied. But there was a little bit of conversation about what happened to Zeta Ray that happened throughout the day. And there's some background talk that you guys don't know. Remember for 2 months, Band World, Toby Lanigan, where's our boy Rastov? Rastov is leaving us on our own tonight to see if we sink or swim on Aussy. And thank you, Hamstring,
has left us alone.
And Hamstring, thank you for the $10. A macaroni and steak. It's a whole fucking dinner for after Rewind for you to enjoy. So the background on old Zeta Ray here. Zeta Ray, I thought she was sort of funny in the beginning, and then in main chat, she started trying to fucking talk mad shit to me when she started showing up on shows. So I went on to Test. Back when I used to hang out with Test all the time, I would hop in there every once in a while. I went in there and just blew Zeta Ray's ass out of the fucking water. Holy shit. Mr. Boom Boom Pow with the $50. Working overtime tonight, so I'm glad I got you guys to listen to. Thank you so much for the support and the huge donation. I'm definitely going to take a ripski off the Benjamin for that as soon as I am done talking. So I went up, ripped her new asshole on Test. She disappeared for a while. Yesterday, she shows up on Rewind. She shows up on Rewind because she smelled an opportunity. She came up here and told you guys that she didn't beg for a job. It's all she does. Keem ripped her a new asshole, too. She was name dropping.
Because she got an intern role. She wanted a host role so bad, but when Keem made the intern role, he gave her the intern role, and she was out like trout. She fucking bounced. So, I don't know.
Right. So she pops back in. She sees her opportunity. She wants to go on Queens and start making big fucking money off of some shit that she did not earn. I smelled this out and immediately decided on my stream on Aussy here, where a lot of people already don't like Zeta Ray, let's just put a fucking pin in it. Slow her the fuck down. Humble her ass because she came in with way too much fucking energy. So she came up here, we had our fight, she threw out some slurs and got herself bodied. It's what I expected to happen. I don't know what the fuck she expected to happen.
I didn't expect that. They say you are full screen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I was talking.
Oh, sorry.
I can do it like this.
No worries.
I did Glam Mayhem, but you are right. You should be able to see the beautiful AMAC. Oh shit. There's something I forgot. I owe you guys something.
Oh,
Can you hear me? I was saying you could talk. I accidentally flicked my mic. I was called out for scamming. The night of the veteran mayhem that Becky rained down upon us, there was a stipulation in which that I had to use girl voice. It is owed, and after right now, I will be in girl voice for the rest of the fucking stream. All right? So now that we're really doing this shit, now that we've went into our Zeta Ray background story, we understand why she was bodied. Somebody else in the MFing LCU talked shit on my name. Now, normally, I'm not a petty bitch. However, tonight, I'm summoning my inner fat Becky, and I'm letting it out. Do you have that Zooted clip? Because I think they wanted to talk to me on Nerds. They're saying AMAC is muted. Are you? Go ahead and try it again.
which sucks because my colors are going to change. So
You're
it'll
good.
be way brighter. Okay, let me close OBS.
Can you hear it now? Yeah, I think they got you now.
Okay.
All right, so aside from that, can you please bring up that freaking clip?
That fucking bitch. Okay.
Thank you, Billy Hill, for the $2 manly girl voice there. Yeah, I'm not really good at it. I still have nuts in my pants, so it's difficult for me to get there all the time, but I'm working on it for you, Billy Hill. Okay, so now let's look at this clip real quick that was talking about last night. 1 second. Why is it way the fuck over there?
I don't know. I have it full screened. Okay, let me see if I need to full screen it. Okay, let's just.
That's fine. Just go ahead and let it
just do
play.
that, yeah.
On
Okay.
this though, I feel like Zeta would not have crashed out the way she did if the steak didn't start off by being rude as fuck to her and like low-key acting like a bitch. Like if you saw the argument that they had between each other, I did not fuck with that. Like he was acting like a straight fucking bitch, like acting like a woman the way he was trying to argue with her, and I don't respect it. If you're a man just sitting there calling a woman fat, you're not fucking funny. Come up with something new, buddy.
You don't. Well, Rastov is our paid pig, so I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be the devil's advocate.
Even
here.
our cat's like, shut up.
What problems do you have with Sir Steak, madam?
I actually don't. Okay.
And here's where it
I've
is.
never had a problem with him other than the shit that he said about me in the Discord previously. Whatever. I can move past that, but I just
Wait,
don't
he said
like.
stuff?
Yeah, whatever. Like he already got called out for like shit by Keem for like how he acted in the Discord previously. Whatever. We can move past it. whatever.
Yeah, isn't the
But
best.
I just don't like the way.
Okay. Anything to say about that?
Okay, so this bitch is gonna go on her show and call me petty like I hadn't watched her entire rise throughout the LCU. Look, honey, please don't throw rocks from glass houses, sweetie, because there's a lot of effing bullshit that I've let go too, and I've never wanted to have any fucking type of deal with it online because I thought that would be petty. I thought once I got on a show, I wouldn't have to be petty towards Zay fucking Zooted anymore. I thought that was a thing of the past. However, Zay Zooted, you're connected to somebody that has been riding my pogo stick like every freaking day, and it's getting a little old. So I haven't said anything about Nerds because I don't want to, because I think it's a good show with a good audience, and I really like that one buff weeb guy. However, I can't even come onto your show or your area because I already understand. They don't want me there. But Zay Zooted, honey, if you wanted to come up here and speak, I wouldn't mute you. I wouldn't try to be a bitch about it. I would let you speak. That Zeta Ray bitch was like a wild hippo, right?
Oh God,
she was just
worst.
brumbling forward, sweetie, and I had to just mute her and just slow her down a second so that we could speak. And she never stopped talking. She was pulling a full Becky. So, like a Becky, I had to slow that bitch down. And once I slowed that bitch down and unmuted her, she ended her own LCU career. So I think maybe what I was doing was probably the right thing for my show.
Yep.
AMAC, what do you think?
God, I used to strongly dislike Zay. She's grown on me, but yeah, the little owl guy, he just fucking butts his nose into every, like, I won't even be talking about anything directed. I mean, I get it. It's a public Discord. Anybody can reply to my comments, but it's like, damn, like, back the fuck off. You know, I feel like he just starts shit to start shit, which is fine, I guess, if you need that drama in your life. You know, you do you, boo boo, but I don't know. It just doesn't, it's not it. No.
Yeah, I think he's just really intimidated by other people getting attention. And if anybody says anything about his precious, then he goes on the attack. And I did say my precious.
My precious.
For a definite reason. Pup with the 7 Canadian want to look around Canada's landscape. Look up Cape Clear. This could be content. Is that Pup like Pup Cup? Or is that a different pup?
No.
Welcome
She's
to Ban
Pup Star.
World,
We'll get
Shinobi
to
Ben.
that.
Moon. Whoever told Steak to speak like Zay for an entire stream should be forced to live with Becky for a week.
For a whole week? That, I don't know. That seems like cruel
True.
and unusual punishment.
Yeah, I don't like this punishment at all. I don't like talking like this at all. It's part of the I'm not even going to go that far. I like Nerds. I think it's a good show. I wish them all the success in the world. Believe it or not, I'm actually sort of a nerd. For Butt's birthday, there was some stuff that I wanted to give him. But every time I try to talk about any nerd content, a bunch of little dick riders come out and jump on me. So, Zay, you would have never known who I was if it wasn't for your mans, honey. I would have become a host, and you'd been like, oh, who's this Steak guy I've never fucking talked to? I only brought your name up in the past, a long freaking time ago, because your man drug my family through the Discord. Now, when you were when he was getting banned and you were crying your little eyes out on live saying, it's not fair. It's not fair. He gets bullied and picked on all the time by everybody. And nobody in the Discord knows that is to be a fact. Nobody thinks that's true. It's crazy. So, Zay, please don't fuck with me because I really don't want to have to fuck with you. Just leave me the fuck alone and have your little cuck fuck the fuck off. Thank you, Zay. AMAC.
Your girl voice kind of slipped.
Oops.
Gotta.
Sorry, sweetie. Sometimes you gotta adjust. Sometimes you lose it a little bit because you're going off. You know how it is.
So what comment did you say in the Discord that set her off? Because I think I might have missed.
So when I first got into the Discord, there were a bunch of guys that stayed up late at night and they would do like 50 gifts at a time to try and control the entire Discord. When I was new, I didn't know that these people were fucking retarded. I didn't know that was allowed yet. So I said, what is up with all of the gift spam? Are these people retarded? And it started then. S1K went into my personal social medias. He tried to find clips and pictures and post them all through main chat, and I dealt with it because I'm not a pussy. I'm not a bitch. I got the fuck over it, and I eventually got to the point after I was given some really good advice to just fucking block him because he doesn't fucking matter. I don't want to talk about him, and I don't want to talk about Zay. So Zay, you worry about nerd shit. I would be willing to even throw out a fucking olive branch to you. You understand that, like, you guys do D&D. I have, like, all kinds of shit. I was going to give you all kinds of stuff to, like, try and do some free giveaways on your channel, especially to help you guys beat queens, because fuck Becky over everything. But I'm glad that I was mentioned. It was nice talking to you, sweetie. And I'm ready to move on. AMAC, what else do you have in the docket?
All right. So no one's really talking about dolls, and I know I kind of, shared my opinion yesterday. So I tried to watch it today, give it a chance. Oh God, it's a mess. Like, I feel bad for Beans. I don't have anything against Beans, although she kind of looks like my ex's twin sister, so that's a little traumatizing for me. But nothing against her personally. I know Pupstar ended up here because she had a nice rack, which I'm not hating. Like,
sister, you're not lying.
No, I cannot perform autopsies, but thank you for asking. So tuned in today. It's not a show. It's a disjointed fever dream. They flip-flop from topic to topic. It's trauma dumping to makeup tips. It's like I just felt like I wasted 2 hours of my life. I do feel bad because Pupstar is, I think Billy mentioned it on Rewind, and it was funny because I was watching it on 1.5 speed, and her on 1.5 speed is fucking crazy because she's already at 1.5 speed. So I do have a clip because it's funny because she's just rambling on, and Beans looks like she's in literal pain. Like, I don't know what to do. This bitch is fucking crazy. Okay, let me pull it up.
Okay, while you're pulling that up, I'm going to look at the chat. I want to go ahead and say, hey, Wonder Woman, I see you, Slay Queen.
Hey.
Chudster said, Steak, thank you for your service, sir. God bless you. Much love to you, brother. Taru! Pup with the CA699. Tell Keem I would love to hike with a channel. Trails are all around, plus I do photography. That's really cute, Pup. Maybe that's a good idea to bring up in the Discord. I like it. It's cute. I like nature. I'm seeing some dolls hate. Petty Lane. Let's pull up the stream, sister, and see what you got going on over here.
All right. I'm actually going to put this to full video just so that, because I guess she also brought up Spongebob porn, which we'll get to that.
I think I saw part of that.
Because every time I've called any of my guy friends a boy boss, they're just like, never say that shit to me again. I'm like, no. But like because like girl boss, like okay boy boss, like look at you, like slay. They like they tell me to get up. Like hey, I know my guy friends hate to see me coming because I love
look
love,
at Beans.
love just because I love.
She's like
everyone compliments and like that's like my forte of compliments. So like I think it's cute.
So,
like it's like boy boss. Like okay,
it's
boy
cute,
boss,
but what
cute.
I'm hearing right
Okay,
now.
pause it.
Do you want to be called a boy boss?
No, I do not want to be called a boy boss. That is actually fucking disgusting to me. Why are you?
So first thing,
Is this
like,
a normal speed?
It is a normal speed. Her at 1.5 speed is out of control. However, I do have some critiques, and also I'll close this real quick. While I'm going over my critiques because, so like I said, she's on 1.5 speed normally. She probably got their channel copyrighted today because she made Beans watch a Real Housewives clip, like from Bravo. So pretty sure they can't monetize that shit. She says she's not just boobs, but that's all she fucking talks about. That's all they bring up is her boobs. She wants a statue of herself in her house.
What do you mean? This bitch wants a statue of like her likeness, like this
An actual statue of herself.
actual size. Wow, that's
yeah,
not
so-
delusional at all.
It would have to be made out of hot air because that's all that's going on in her fucking head. Okay. Also, bitch, stop picking the mic up. It hurts our ears. When you grab the mic, it makes a noise, and she's like slamming her desk, and so it's like, get your fucking mic under control. And then yeah, the furries. I could not with the furries. I guess I can find that part of it, but like,
did you say furries?
yeah, I thought furries were banned. I thought we weren't supposed to. Yeah, did you hear her SpongeBob porn thing?
So I did watch Rewind. So I did see Rewind the clip, but I do know that Billy and Xylee do like to know that someone can rewind. Yeah, let's see it. You can pull it up. We got
Let me pull it back up.
Bruggs is in the chat. Pirate, I was planning on going up later. Bruggs, you don't have to fight Pirate. You guys can both come up later.
Yeah, come join us.
I laughed my ass off when she had the mic backwards and couldn't figure out why we couldn't hear her.
Oh my god, the mic backwards. I'm having.
So, other than that, as she's pulling up this clip, Miss Mac, no hate, lean back from your mic a bit. Pretty lady, you're eating the mic.
So I'm not supposed to deep throat it?
Not on the first date, honey. Mm-mm. I don't think so. Wife duties.
Okay.
Mm-mm-mm. I can't. Whoever your name is, Lolcow Goons, has said, come join us. You're gross. I think it is lame as fuck that I have to do a girl voice and AMAC hasn't had to do anything yet. We did not set a goal for today. Can I get... What would be a good idea for AMAC? If I had to dress up in a dress, don't you guys think AMAC should dress up as a guy?
No.
Okay, chat, hear me out. AMAC is a guy. I'm thinking like a makeup mustache, maybe some type of hat, and maybe she can talk in a manly voice tomorrow if we hit a goal.
Oh gosh,
yeah,
guys,
CJ
please
said
don't do this to me.
Have her do a guy voice. I think it's a good idea. While we're watching this clip right here, is there any way you guys can tell me if you believe in it? Can I get ones in the chat if you think AMAC dressing up and talking like a guy tomorrow is a great goal? Twos if you're against it. I'm also saying and
Come
for the
on,
hat.
twos.
No.
Twos.
No, everybody wants ones. We want to see you as a man. We want to see how manly you can be. We'll make you fight Boogie tomorrow or something.
Oh fuck.
Okay. Roll the clip.
Okay.
The snout part is a hole, and then like they do things sometimes, and
Pause.
I saw a video of someone in a Patrick Star.
Did she say snout hole?
Yeah,
Unpause.
they're talking about furries. They were talking about fucking furries.
You
God.
never do it in the snout hole, okay?
No.
You never do it in the snout hole. It is a mess.
It is a mess.
I'm
But
seeing
you breathing in that shit.
I'm seeing
Sorry.
like a lot of ones in the chat, AMAC.
Oh God.
AMAC, I am seeing a lot.
You guys are fucking traitors. You know that?
Mar said, "Oh, thank God for clarifying on the voice thing, Steak. I thought I was too high right now and tripping." Yeah, me too.
AMAC, our king. Oh God.
Let's see.
Deeper AMAC.
I'm thinking you can go ahead and play it. I'm just setting up a goal.
Okay, let's set it up.
Dude, fucking Sandy in a fursuit, and like all you could see was like the penis, because there's only a little slit. And I haven't thought of that in over 5 years.
So she was 14.
This was 5 years.
So she was 4 because she's 19 right now. So she was 14 when she saw Patrick star fucking Sandy. Was never a SpongeBob person. But why and how was she being subjected to that at 14 years old?
Oh my gosh. Rastov! Rastov! You are needed on Aussy, Rastov. Where are you?
Hello, Rastov.
Rastov, I can't set a goal because I am not the channel owner, Rastov. You need to get up here.
Can
Everybody
Rastov set a
go.
goal?
Everybody go tell Rastov that he needs to get in here. Glowshine, welcome to Cash Cow. Welcome. You are now one of our greatest employees. Is that straight?
Oh, crap.
Please tell me that clip's over.
Sorry. Yeah, it could be over. But yeah, she was... So...
It actually seemed
All
like
in
she
all.
was traumatized.
All in all, hopefully they can get their shit together. Maybe now they'll have something to talk about that's actually interesting. Because the title of the live stream was "We Have a Team Now" because they got a docket team, but yet this was what we got. So I don't know.
Okay.
I hope, Beans, for your sake, Pupstar does not drown you out with her rambling nonsense. Because I don't know, is Beans gonna be the new Glammy?
Oh, you did not just effing say that S. Okay? First of all, Glammy is queen. She's doing
So true. Glammy is queen.
Glammy is queen. She is a queen, and she is whooping ass with CD-ROM. Pup Cup is brand new. She still has a lot to prove. But Beans...
And a lot to learn about the internet.
Please do not go watch that Spongebob video. I know that you're like, yay, Spongebob, my childhood. This one will ruin it.
Yeah.
I'd hate to see Beans become the new Glammy, since we're using that as, like, demeaning. I feel like Beans, sweetie, if you're out there, I like you. I think you can do it. I think you need to shut Pup Cup the fuck up, though. Like, maybe just instead of like doing one of these or one of those, do one of those, and maybe just like
direct her ass,
moderate her ass down a little bit, and then y'all can fucking push out that content.
So.
Thank you so much, Pup, with the 7 Canadian Crepe Breton Gallery.
Google. Oh, you want us to look up a
see
lot
now.
of shit.
We're going to remember these. I still have all of the donos up here. If we have time later on in the stream to do like maybe a nature thing, or maybe we can write these down and we can pull them up, and that can be part of tomorrow's show. But 100%, I see what you're donating for, and I get it, and I think it is super cool.
So, let's see. Did you watch any of Milkers?
No, I did not watch any Milkers.
I know. See, this is why you need me, because I'm watching all these fucking shows.
I can't watch Milkers because those bitches drive me crazy. I know they were supposed to do some IRL, but unless they both went IRL, I doubt it was good.
So it was actually really funny because Roxy brought in a Bluetooth speaker and everyone was TTS, like sending TTS to embarrass her, basically. And they were telling her to do shit. Let me see if I
could probably guess half the things Roxy did. I did see one clip, a clip where there was some ice cream.
Oh, yeah, that was fucking stupid.
I saw that.
That was Nick Stone.
And that was incredibly lame. It was not funny at all. Until until Billy the Fridge, rewound it. And he rewound the fuck out of that clip and actually made it hilarious.
True. Okay, so this is she was asking the chat made her ask the employees about condoms, and then the TTS that was sent.
Oh God, this is too bad even for me.
I don't know.
Even for me.
Whatever's like strong.
Super strong. Oh my God.
I don't know. like something that don't break me.
Your
It's kind of
face.
like a ribbed. I heard something about a ribbed
Ronnie
one.
Stalker
And it's like
super
8 inch.
chatted $27.12. My name is Roxy. I'm 75 and ready to mingle. I need some Dioc.
Oh my god, I'm
now.
not 75. Don't listen.
KY jelly on hand. I do daily kegels. I'm tight.
Right.
No, you guys
my
are so
God.
rude. Oh my
Okay.
god. You're rude.
So it said, I'm 75 years old. I'm single, ready to mingle, and I do my Kegels, so I'm right. That poor employee was probably like, what the fuck is happening?
Look, I understand that a bitch has to keep doing her Kegels if she wants to keep that shit fucking like the tightest ham wallet possible. I get it. I do my Kegels as well. I could break a bitch in half, right?
Oh my God.
Thank you, Simply Sam, for the $2. Petition for Steak to use this voice forever. Simply Sam. Nope, don't put an air horn on that. I don't have abilities to make a goal, but we'll find a way.
So I don't know. It was funny. Becky's supposed to be on there for the rest of the week. So who the fuck knows?
I don't know. I hope they find Tina D somebody. 100%.
Well, supposedly Becky's staying on Queen, so we were we were scammed again because every time Becky quits, I get so excited and then she comes back.
Well, me personally, I'm over all of the Becky stuff. I sort of want to talk a little bit about the Billy the Fridge nightmare drama. Did you have any clips about that, or can we just talk about it?
Let's talk about it, and let me see if I have any clips, because I don't know if I do.
Okay. So if anybody, which is pretty much freaking everybody in the Discord, is following the Billy the Fridge, I won't even say Grim, because I don't think he's really a part of it. He might have caught a stray or two. Or actually, he is sort of a part of it today, because he caught a couple strays. I'm very interested, really, to see where this goes, because from where it was left off last night, it was over. It was completely done. They were going to drop it off and leave it alone. And apparently somebody in the chat got Billy super freaking pissed off. And he got fucking really mad. And he threw a little bit of a fit. And he let the fuck go. I'm learning lessons.
Billy off.
Yeah. That's the lesson that I learned, is to leave Billy the fuck alone. Because he will fucking come for you, and he probably will not stop until he is satisfied. And that is terrifying a little bit. However, it looked like Nightmare was standing on his business in the Discord throughout the stream. So I'm totally interested to see what happens after our show. Make sure you guys lock in. Make sure you guys watch Test to see what's going to come from that. What do you think about the whole drama? Because I know that you're a little bit more outspoken than I am. Because I am.
Am I?
You have been about Nightmare in the past. Like, I won't really talk too much bad things about Nightmare because I still really like him as a friend, and I want to see
Gotcha.
It's difficult for me to talk about it completely.
I gotcha. Don't worry. I don't have anything against Nightmare. I do think you brought that a little too far. It was a Dioc joke, and I don't know if Nightmare has ever seen the movie Wanderlust, but that is a hilarious Dioc joke. So that's immediately where my mind went. But I just think it was blown way out of proportion. This is the LCU. We cannot take dick jokes that seriously. It's like as Keem said, it's a clown show. You don't bring serious topics to the clown show. Leave that over there.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. Danny Jukes, member for 4 months at Cash Cow. Love what you're doing on the show. Appreciate it, Danny. We're trying to bring it. I'd normally be yelling because I've got all kinds of energy, but girl voice is really fucking difficult. We've got CJ saying, impatient American versus stubborn Welsh guy. Who will win? Yeah, I'm also seeing, like I've seen in most of the Discord, a lot of love for everybody involved.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I hate to see it at all. And I really wish Billy the Fridge was done and happy and over with it and would stop beating that horse because I think it's dead. I think you killed it, Billy. I think the horse is dead. And unless that horse gets back up, because I'm worried that the horse is going to get back up in about an hour.
Billy, don't fight the Steak's friends. He's getting sad.
No,
Oh.
it's not like that. Billy definitely got fucked over in the whole thing because it hit a different level when he got drug onto the LCL, the way I see it. It was like a small beef that they were having, and it wasn't that big of a deal. And then somehow, when it got brought up onto LCL, and Billy got sort of thrown under the fucking bus for making a dick joke, I understand why Billy got as fucking upset as he did. I understood while I was watching. Yeah, I was watching Rewind. I don't know what the thing is that bothered him the most, but in my opinion, as a Rewind fan and someone who's been watching Billy, I feel like, honestly, if Billy knew that he hurt his feelings, and if he would have came in there and said, my feelings were hurt, they would have fucking squashed it right there, and it would have just been like a funny joke. And now we're on day 2 of the warpath, and I am just looking for a cloud to block the sun because the heat is getting too hot in the LCU. We see fighting on LCL. We see fighting on Rewind. We've seen crash out since I've become a host. I might have crashed out a little bit, but I'm trying to keep my shit together. Girl Voice is definitely going to help me keep my cool. But I'm ready to see all of that nonsense over and fucking done with.
Jake wants his daddies to stop fighting, please.
Please stop fighting, daddies. Do it for Steak.
Do it for Steak. Stop fighting. I do think because now with the whole Beans and Grim breakup and Nightmare with the them together, like everyone's saying that they're in a bromance. That I don't think that's helping the situation for Nightmare right now. So I do feel for him on that because like even Keem said on Cafe today, like Grim and Nightmare are our peoples. He called them our LGBTQ representatives for the community. So yeah, that can't be easy. So I feel for Nightmare, but like, come on, let's just simmer down.
But moving on from that, did you see the conspiracy theory about CD-ROM being a gentleman, but maybe looking for beans in the future?
I heard that on Rewind. It's just not the right time right now for him to make his moves. But what, like, do you have moves? CD-ROM, can you come in here and show us your moves?
Oh my god, CD-ROM, can you please come in here and seduce us?
Can you give a little shake for Mr. Steak?
Almighty OMD said, a bromance isn't gay. You know what's gay? Being gay like Grim and Night. I did not realize that's where that was going when I started to read that comment.
Oh my god.
But interesting opinion. Yeah, I got trolled. I think it's super cool that Test has found so much togetherness. I think that Nightmare and Grim work really, really well together. And I think that the Beans controversy ended like in a really weird way, with like the text message and the not wanting to talk about it and the LCL starting rumors. And that has really set them up for like a nasty, messy breakup. And all I've learned from that girl is I am not going to date where I work.
Exactly. And that was my thoughts. Like, you know what? We're going to talk about it. So you guys were both on shows. What do they say? Don't shit where you eat or something like that.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how I feel about it too.
So yeah, people are going to talk about it. You just kind of have to grit and bear it. Just look the other way. But yeah, don't air your business if you don't want your business talked about.
Absolutely. Do we have anybody in waiting right now?
Yeah, we have Glowshine.
Okay, you can go pull Glow up here if you'd like to. We'll see what they have to say.
I don't think I can. I'm just a peasant. I don't have the abilities. I know.
Okay, well, Queen Steak is on it.
Select Queen.
Glow
Orange
Shine.
Glow.
welcome to is Orange Glow? Yeah, it's Glow Shine. Glow Shine, welcome to Lolcow Aussy. You are live. What's going on? We saw you in waiting. Do you have something to say?
Are you here to Riz Queen Steak?
Please don't be here to Riz Queen Steak. Glow Shine. Okay.
He gone.
He gone. He didn't make it. All right, so
I
moving
thought
forward.
Bruggs was going to come talk to us. That little bitch.
Bruggs, you are still totally invited if you wanted to come up. I know that you had some interesting thoughts about the direction that Aussy was running, and I really wanted to hear what you actually had to say about it.
Oh shit, Glow Shine's mic is broken.
Oh,
Well.
okay.
If you get it fixed, come back in.
I am right now looking up that Canadian park, Camp Breton, right now.
Is it the most beautiful park ever because of this the way they were making us want to look at it? Fuck.
Well, I wanted to
Yes.
see. So I'm gonna go over here. It's really ironic because I don't know if they're trying to troll me or not because it looks like Total Drama, which is like some fucking cartoon, was set in Breton. Oh, never mind. I found it. Let me see. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking that she wanted us, or she or he was wanting
Ooh.
us to see, and it actually is fucking
That is really
beautiful.
cool.
Oh my god, is that the Meat Cove?
Meat Cove.
Wait a second. Oh my god, wait a second. So Meat Cove at Cape Breton Island. So this is like Steak Cove. That was a really good one. Iverness Beach. Okay,
your own
it is
cove.
beautiful.
And this is in Canada?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep. So that's beautiful. We ought to do this with a lot of I want to see more about like Australia and more of New Zealand and more of that type
I
of
know.
thing. Just
We gotta
in
figure
fucking
out-
general.
How to put Ozzy into the show. Stop sharing your screen.
Oh, you're right.
Oh yeah, did you hear there's going to be an LCU prom night? Like what the fuck is that going to be?
I actually have no idea what LCU prom night is. I hope that I don't have to talk like this or wear a dress and I can bring an actual date. That would be fantastic for me. Mr.
What a
Boom
great
Boom
idea.
Pow with the $5. Unfortunately, I have Rastoff as my prom date, so I can't rizz up this steak.
You asked him to be your prom date, Mr. Boom Boom Pow. Don't lie to us.
Okay.
I know you asked him.
I see what you're on, girl. Good luck getting Rastoff as your prom date. I couldn't even get him to hop in here to set up my goal.
Yeah. I know he's cheating on us with Rewind right now, so.
Oh, that's okay. There's not a better place to cheat than Rewind.
Right. But yeah, like I don't know if Keemstar's trolling us because after everything that's been going on with like the leaks from Fat Camp, why the fuck is he? I mean, I get he wants to do more live events, but a prom night, that just sounds
I totally
little
disagree.
wild.
I think that
You
prom
totally
night is going to
disagree.
be dope as fuck. I think it's going to be cool as shit. I think that everybody has learned their lessons from the past, and some of the leaks didn't end up being like really fucking bad at all, and they got handled very well. So I'm thinking that a lot of the snakes and a lot of the bullshit that was a part of the last live event won't be involved in this one. So I'm thinking this live event will actually be really, really cool.
well, and he said there's going to be tickets. So
That will be interesting to see,
Yeah.
like, who's actually coming. Zpish said, "Are you gonna rebrand the channel Steak?" I'm not. Here's what I think, honestly, about because this has been asked of me a couple times. So Aussy already is like a totally beautiful show, and it's really fantastic, and it has a long-standing audience and people that really, really care about it and the direction that it goes. What I want to do is promise you guys that I'm going to be here like every single day, and I'm going to try and bring the best content that I can. Now, I would like to get back to some of the old things that Aussy used to do. So in the background, we are working on our docket team. We're trying to bring back some old things that
Segments.
we used to do, some old segments that used to happen here on Aussy. Like we're working on something called the Wings Question of the Day, because you guys
And-
would already know, like, the fuck he say?
The fuck you say?
Yeah. So that segment is something that they used to do on Aussy that we thought was really, really cool. And I was actually going to do one of these for Billy, but because of all the nonsense that Billy's going through and the person he's going through some of the stuff with, I decided not to do it because I don't want my docket people getting messed with over me reading something that has Billy's name in it. I don't want any trouble at all with that for anybody else.
I don't think Billy would give you trouble.
No,
or
not
them.
No, not me. Well, okay. If we're being transparent,
Be transparent.
BB Phil is on our docket, and we love him there. He is a lot of help. But because BB Phil did this part of the docket on Billy, and they had drama today, I decided that we are going to skip it until that drama is done. Which I don't think it's going to last very long. Billy doesn't seem like he's going to hold a grudge, so I'm not worried about that at all.
Zeepish, there was never an Aussie as a host. It was Shockmouth's Australian? He might have been.
I do believe that Shockmouth was Australian. And look, guys, I would love to have an Australian up here, but we don't have an Australian
We
up
don't know
here.
any.
Yeah. We had a New Zealander, and he's really, really good. So good, in fact, that he has left us behind almost. I know that there are members of the Discord that are Aussie, and I'd love to have them hop in and talk and tell us some of the things that they'd like to see come back to the channel. $5 from Stick Solid. Head Dent. Good job on the Zeta roast. Very accurate takes and decent jokes. Can't disagree. Also, show Dent. For the last time, bitch, I do not have a fucking head dent.
Oh, shit.
Sweetie, my hair is
Struck a
dead.
nerve.
It's done up. It looks good, okay? My hair is fine.
Stick Solid used to get in some funny arguments with Zeta Ray in the Discord. They used to go back and forth like crazy.
I didn't know that. Is Stick Solid a Zeta op? I know that Stick Solid had a problem with Buff Weeb, but I don't think that ever really went anywhere. I think that they dunked on each other a little bit, and then Buff Weeb decided he was, like, over it. So that's the last thing I heard about it. I'm seeing that Shockmouth doesn't count. He was lame. And then an Aussy, 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 oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi.
Why would we say Shockmouth doesn't count? I wasn't. Also, Sonic and Shockmouth's was both. Aussy Sonic was one of the first three. I wasn't part of the LCU back then, so I don't even know who Aussy Sonic was. Would it be fun on this channel if maybe we rewound some of the old Aussies and perhaps we could watch some of the content and some of the stuff that you guys were really, really into, and that would help us get an idea of how to get back to that direction? Would that be fun to rewind some of our own shit?
That might be fun. I'm into that.
White Sand says you need someone to come up and argue with you.
Oh, they want Exile to come in.
Oh my God, is Exile there?
He's in waiting.
Exile can come in. Or they. I don't know. Yeah, Exile can come in. I spoke to them yesterday and told them that they could. Thank you, Alyssa, for the 650 Canadian slay/per. I don't know what that means, but thank you, Girl Boss Gaslight Gatekeep. You got it, honey. Deet said, well, you can't watch the first one. Thanks, Twiggy.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Twiggy.
Exile.
What up, Exile?
You are live on Lolcow Aussy. Do you have a camera?
Why did you call it LOL cat?
Because that's what we call it.
That's what I've always called it.
Shouldn't it just be Lolcow? Shouldn't it just be Lolcow? Aussie?
When you see the word LOL, how do you pronounce that when it's just by itself?
Lol.
You say lol?
Yeah, just say lol.
Now, I'm from the olden times of the internet where that was LOL. So for me, it's still LOL cow.
You say that like you're ancient. You're not that old. Bro, what the fuck? You're like, back in my day, sonny, we had this. And I'm like...
Do you know how old YouTube is?
like what, 20 years?
I'm
Something?
older than it. I was there.
Oh wow.
I was using AOM, and it was LOLs. Now, Exile, I know that you are like a old school Aussy fan. You've been here for a while, and you've probably got a lot of opinions. And I told you that I wanted you to come up because you had expressed that you had some opinions, and I wanted to hear them out.
Opinions on Aussy?
Or opinions in general.
In general?
If
I
you'd
don't
like
know,
to, the
like-
floor is yours.
I haven't watched that much Aussie, like I'm gonna be honest. Aside from like the time frame you guys are at now. Because like it used to be 4 a.m. Now you guys are like what? I don't know what time it is for you guys in the East Coast. Because I'm West Coast, so I don't know.
Oh yeah,
I'm
West
Central,
Coast.
so it's 11:51 for me.
Yeah. Like old Aussie was it worked because like it was both between Rastov and Twiggy. That's about it. Like new Aussie with Shockmouth and Grim. Grim was funny, but Shockmouth was always a pussy, so he couldn't get it around. Like everyone calls him a pussy, but he is a pussy. Like he was like, I'm not gonna do all of this. He shaved his head for the tryouts, and now he doesn't want to do it.
What did he
Bitch
not
made.
want to do?
Like-
Specifically.
Like Grim set up like goals for them to like destroy a monitor, and Grim was even gonna get a monitor to replace that, but he bitched out
Oh.
last minute. He's like, I'm not doing that. That's about it.
Weird.
Yeah. Well, can you at least say, Exile, since I've been here, I've been willing to do the things?
I mean, you did dress up like a girl. I'll give you that. Mad props.
Yeah.
And you did stay, and you didn't do it before auctions. I'll give you that. Like my interactions with you, aside from everything we've lived or talked in the chat, that's about it.
Okay, for sure, for sure.
Because you are a troll. I can tell you're a troll. Like the way you speak at times,
What do you mean,
gremlin.
Exile? Me? I'm not a troll. And if I was,
I remember
I wouldn't be a gremlin. I'd probably be more like a goblin. I like goblins.
you used to
For sure.
troll Eric 24/7 in the main chat.
I never trolled Eric 24/7. I helped motivate Eric to try to get his Lego video together, and then his fucking mom's pubes showed up on screen, and I had to talk about it.
You can't even say that with a straight face. You try not to laugh and say it, you dickhead. You're like, no.
I'm just
First
smiling
things-
because of the girl voice. What's up, AMAC?
I'm very scared because there's Patrick and SpongeBob behind him.
Oh god.
Oh my god. So did you see the video that traumatized Pup Cup too?
No. Dolls is at a weird ass time frame that I don't watch it at. So I'm like,
You don't want to watch Dolls?
I
listen,
haven't
as much
watched
as
it
I
either.
want to rizz up beans or Pup Cup, no, I don't wake up that early. I don't wake up that early.
It's
Too lazy.
9 o'clock on the West Coast. That's too early.
I go to work at 10, so yeah, it is too early.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
so-
my God. Okay.
I don't even catch nerds, and I work for
Oh.
nerds.
Damn, cutthroat.
But I love the nerds, like Buff, Big Boss, Zay, Big Boss.
Yeah, they seem totally tough. I like their show. I think that they do a lot of good stuff. I've been interested in it. I just don't feel very welcomed into that community. That's the only reason I've never been more into it, because I actually am a
nerd.
a totally big nerd.
Well, is there something S1K to do to make you feel comfortable? Or not S1K, but just I guess in general, the situation.
Yo,
No, I think one of these days, what actually needs to happen is I need to talk to Say Zooted, and fucking let it all out, because it's very obvious from that clip that we played that she's still upset about some of the fucked up shit I said about her in the past. And Zay, I'll say it again live. I probably shouldn't have said fucked up stuff about you, but I only did it because my family was getting dragged, and I fucking felt like, while there's all this ammunition right next to me, it would be mighty foolish not to use any of it. So I used it. I didn't know I was going to be a host. I didn't know we were going to have to interact, but it is what it is, Zay. So at this point, we're going to have to do it. I'd rather be an ally. I'd rather fucking go over to Nerds and be able to like, hey sis, here's some fucking D&D books, or here's this dice hookup I know, or here's how to get 3D printed dice towers with your logos on it, or fucking, I know a person that writes D&D modules. You could get like an Lolcow fucking module with like you guys as part of the characters. There's like all kinds of things that I could do to help nerds.
see, but the thing is with the beef and the nerds beef, like people start it and then he ends it. Like today when I told you how people were saying the back shots thing, they started it and then he ended it, but then it pinged it on him like always. And then the thing that happened with you, when we came at you, we were talking normally, and then you brought up that you taught your kid how to play Doom. Then from there it went on, because that's how it happened that one time, and I remember that. And then you brought up my name that I was talking shit about your kid when I didn't. I said someone who let you reproduce, because that's what I said. And then you took it around because you were drunk. I remember that.
Okay, no offense, sweetie, at all, but you were surprised that I could reproduce. You have a Spongebob pillow on your bed, honey.
Who gives a shit? I didn't say anything about that.
Do the bitches love SpongeBob? Actually, the bitches don't love SpongeBob.
Don't say that, Mac. Don't say that.
Are the
They're
bitches coming?
I don't know. Do they?
I don't know. I hope they come. All I'm saying is that what is wrong with teaching your son how to play Doom?
No, that's what I brought up because you said on the first Aussy stream that was here that I talk shit about him. I didn't. I talk shit about you because I know my limits when it comes to this universe.
You were part of that conversation, but was it you or was it S1K that said my son was probably retarded?
That was the whole chat. I don't remember that day because the chat did get nuked after that shit because I remember that.
Right, yeah. The chat got nuked because it was really fucked up. And
Wasn't that because of the Becky shit or something else?
No, it was.
I don't remember
because
why it got nuked.
We were spamming the hoodie shit. Remember the giveaway for Tech Talk? We were all spamming the main chat, and it just broke the main
When
chat.
Tech Talk went versus Queens, Keem came on to fucking Queens and did some free giveaways for hats and jackets and had us spam the Discord. So that is what ended that fight that day. It wasn't that the fight ended naturally. It's that the fight got artificially ended. And the issue is I really, really wanted to fight that fight. And at one point, I just realized it's 3 in the fucking morning. You're on Discord arguing with somebody that doesn't know you. You don't know him. And you don't give a fuck about each other. But then, like, if I go in after Aussy and I'm like, hell yeah, Aussy, good fucking stream. He'll be there.
I don't think he watches Aussy, bro.
He doesn't watch Aussy.
But he always has to say.
I barely watch Aussy.
Yeah.
But he always has to say that me and Steak are ruining Aussy. He doesn't watch it, but he always has to mention that.
I think but that's just a whole the fan base because the fan base was based on 2 people already. Like how Shockmouth wanted to get carried by Rastov, that never happened. Right. That's what the fans are.
I think that they had a good thing on Aussy, and it was a fantastic thing, right? And then the fans got fucking fucked over and abandoned. So now we're coming up here, and we're going to try to fucking make Aussy great again. And all we can do is fucking bring our best and our heat and show up every day and do the fucking streams, talk in your girl voice, have a fucking good time. And,
bring your girl voice.
And try to just do it better. This is as good as it gets, AMAC. I'm not a fucking girl. Shifty saying he did indeed talk mad shit about Lolcow Aussy.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
Shifty saw.
And
Shifty never agrees with me.
Well, I know for a fact that he has. I don't care. It doesn't hurt at all. I understand that people are going to say like, oh, fuck Steak, fuck AMAC, fuck Aussy, fuck the new Aussy. It's not what we're used to. It's not what we want. Tell me what you want. And we'll work on it.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Just don't keep a parasocial relationship with the fans, because then if y'all like, you know how Twiggy did it? The whole Twiggy, like at the end, he insulted the fans and then shit went overboard. Keep yourself to you. Like, don't, like, do interact with the fans, but don't come to the point that you come off like Rastov, that you're like best buddies, let's go do this and all that. Like, keep it professional, basically. No offense, Rastov, if you're watching, because I know he's watching. That motherfucker watching. I know.
Talking shit.
I think that's really good advice. I do not want to have like a crazy parasocial relationship with the community, but I do like the community. Like, that's what makes it difficult is I was a fan before I got put up on a show. So like I watched the shows with everybody else. I hung out with everybody else. I just hung out in main chat with like everybody else. And then when I got put up on a show, there's like this weird divide that happens to where now you're having to balance, like, you have a red name. People are going to start talking to you a little bit differently and whatever. That's not going to affect me at all. I get just as much shit talk as anybody else, honey, and I just will give it right the fuck back out. And now that I have a show, I have a platform to do that on. I don't want this whole show to be shit talking, but I mean, if a bitch needs buried, Zeta Ray, you can always come up to Aussy and get that ass slapped back down.
You need
And
a
we don't raise the
whole
dead.
bulldozer to bury that bitch.
Well, there's going to take a couple forklifts to carry her back out when Keem's done. So, he's got the money.
On that note, it was nice talking to you all.
You
Keep
too.
up the show.
Thanks for coming up.
And good luck, somewhat. I don't know. I don't watch Aussy that much. So that's a good luck to everyone. So good luck. Peace.
Appreciate you. Peace.
Peace.
That
Deeps,
was-
yes, you and I can be besties. We've been besties already.
Well, that was nice. That was nice of
Yeah.
Exile to come up and speak his words. We've definitely heard a lot of similar things from you guys, from the chat, from things that you want to see. Now, a lot of you that are in here right now have been throwing a lot of support our way, and we're super appreciative of it. I want to shout out our mods, and I want to shout out our freaking docket team.
Woo woo.
Right. Now, AMAC,
Yes.
we were not able to set our goal for you. So what I'm going to do after the stream is I'll talk to Nasty Little Rasty, and we'll figure out how to set that up so that in the future we can set up goals ourselves, and we can get AMAC dressed up in that man suit. Don't think that I have not forgotten, chat. I believe in it. I believe in you guys. V, I hope you're happy that I'm still talking like this. Thank you so much for this.
There's not enough petty in it. You're losing the petty. You're losing the Valley Girl.
It is really hard. It's so hard. People ask you if you're okay.
And you're just not okay.
And you're just not okay. Yeah, I can't fucking stand it, but it is what it is. Now, I promise not to get too parasocial, but I do want to know what you guys are thinking. Ugh. Now, I have a friend in the Discord named Q's, and I really don't think that I can do it because I'm doing girl voice, but they were sending me a bunch of really different, really cool things about New Zealand and Australia, and they were saying one thing that we could do is perhaps learn how to say some of these different things. Like, we could learn some different Aussie phrases or greetings, or like he sent me in my Maori how to say my name is Steak. I'm gonna try it in girl voice. Be ko toku in guau titi.
Should we be trying other languages after what happened last night?
I don't know. Well, I don't think
Seems
personally.
like a bad idea.
Personally, well, we don't have to read them. But
But
the bullshit thing about that is we should be allowed to look at languages and enjoy them and make jokes and learn and understand about a culture without feeling that threat. Right?
Mhm.
I think that if I'm on a show called LOL Cow
LOL Cow.
Aussy, I should be allowed to talk about Australian stuff without worrying about maybe mispronouncing a word.
True.
Like, don't
That is
they
true.
have dick dicks? Can we make a penis joke about dick dicks?
What's a dick?
I'll show you. We're
No,
gonna
God.
go to Google and we're gonna look up some dick pics.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared. I understand TOS. All right, there you go. This here is a dick.
Oh, it's so cute.
Mm-hmm. It's a small dick. It's a little dick.
Oh, I want a little dick.
Now, we're not going to make any jokes, though. I don't want to make any jokes about the dick or the facts about that it's a small dick or that it's a cute dick.
It's a baby dick.
That I'd want to hold this little dick because
I know. I want to put my hands on the dick.
Yeah, I don't want to come off as insensitive at all. But that is what a dick is.
Oh
So,
my
like,
gosh.
are we allowed to make jokes about that?
Well, we just did, so I guess
I
might
didn't
be
make
getting canceled.
I didn't make any jokes at all. I was literally just looking at some dicks on Google, like I tend to do on my off time, and just trying to show you a little bit of it as well. I think a good co-host can show just a couple dicks on Google to their friends.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess really didn't make a joke. We just said the name of the animal. So that is my goal in life, to get more dick.
Be a dick. Could you imagine being a dick farmer?
Or a dick breeder.
I raise dicks.
I raised dick. Oh my god.
I raise dicks out there.
Out there in the outback.
Dicks are really cool because they're incredibly cute, and something I found out about New Zealand in general, they don't have any like big predators.
Like bears.
They don't have everything about New Zealand. To me, so far, has just been like incredibly cute fucking animals. I don't know if you've ever seen this either.
I love cute animals. Holy shit, that's a huge bunny.
Yeah, this here is the giant New Zealand rabbit.
Oh my god, that looks like my cat. No lie. Holy shit!
Look how big those fuckers get. It is incredibly insane.
That would be bigger than me. I'm 4'11", so I bet they would be bigger than me. Holy
Oh my
crap.
god, you're only 4'11"?
Yeah, I'm tiny.
You're short as fuck.
I am.
Alright.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy. So those are just New Zealand rabbits. They're
Yeah.
just...
Could you imagine how many... You could feed the entire family with just one New Zealand giant rabbit. Are you allowed to eat those?
That's what I was going to ask. Are they edible? Are they a
don't know.
delicacy?
I don't know.
I know. I was going to say the other night when we were talking to Pigeon. What was his name? Something Pigeon?
Oh, you're talking about Vladimir Pigeon?
Vladimir Pigeon.
Mm-hmm.
I've had Pigeon before.
Oh, you're talking about Squab?
Well, I guess that's what it's called, squab. But yeah, I was like super freaked, but it wasn't that bad.
Do you know this story about like how pigeons got to America?
No.
Oh my god.
Did they fly? No, that was not the answer.
Is that your final guess?
Yeah.
No. I'm pretty sure, and I'm looking it up as I talk, but I'm pretty sure that pigeons were originally brought to America as food supply. Pigeons were not native to North America. They were introduced by European settlers in the 1600s. They were brought over for various reasons, including as a food source, honey, and for purposes like homing and racing. So yeah, they brought pigeons here from fucking Europe
to feed us.
Yeah, it was a food source, 100%.
Well, it is my belief that in like 5 years we're all going to be eating bugs.
Why would you say that?
Because we're gonna run out of food. And so you know how they're pushing plant-based shit on us? They're training us to feed us bugs. That's my thought.
Well, I can say right here, right now, in front of God and everybody, steak isn't eating the bugs. Steak is eating steaks. I like meat. I like protein, and they're not going to take it away.
We all love meat and protein, but they're gonna grind bugs up into like a meal, like and make like basically like the impossible meat, but it'll be bugs.
It's impossible that I'm ever going to eat one of those. I only want normal meat. I don't want lab-grown meat. I like steak.
Yeah, I mean we all do. But
Never ender with the $5. If Zeta ever comes on this show, please disable her camera, steak. Never ender, I'll keep that in mind. I don't think Zeta Ray is ever going to make that mistake again. I think she learned her lesson the hard way, and I think she learned her lesson well. You're welcome, everybody. Almighty said, State girl voice sounds like Tony Hinchcliffe. That's fucked up and hilarious, because that is how Tony Hinchcliffe sounds. Exactly. The Roastmaster himself does sound like girl steak. I'll make sure to keep that in my pocket if I ever go to Kill Tony. Do you know what Kill Tony is?
No.
Oh. Well, I know what Kill Tony is because it used to be a goal of mine. Back in the day, I thought that maybe I would try out stand-up comedy because I was nearby where they do that show. It's in Austin, Texas. However,
Lost
I
it.
never fucking went through with it. But I think literally Billy the Fridge has a song about Kill Tony.
Oh, interesting.
You should go look that up and listen to it sometime. I don't know the name of it. Chat, what is the name of Billy's song that has the freaking Kill Tony in it? Just so that AMAC can watch that later. I don't think I can play any of his videos on here, and I wouldn't.
Billy, come tell us.
Billy the Fridge, if you have any shit on your mind that you need to get off, you feel free to hop in. But I also really just want to know the name of that song, 100%. I want to see if the chat knows.
We need a Lolcow on Kill Tony. Yeah, I've never heard of Kill Tony. And Rick Shaw said we've been eating bugs already. Anything with red dye is full of bugs. But didn't they like ban red dye?
I don't know if they went through that yet. For anybody who does not know what Kill Tony is, it's basically comedians on stage, and then people will come up onto stage and try to do a minute of stand-up material, and then either they're funny or they get the ever-living fuck roasted out of them. And it's by a guy that sounds like me, the way I'm talking right now. His name's Tony Hinchcliffe, and he's like a joke assassin, and if you make fun of him, he'll like slaughter you in front of everyone. It's actually a hilarious show. Con, shout out Con. He says it's called Kill Tony. Okay, so that is the name of it. So it should be really easy for you to find.
Yep, he said it's off his God Complex album. Thanks, Con. You the best.
Shout out Con. Super helpful, as usual. Now, so New Zealand has all of these. I know I just switched right back to what we were talking about before. So New Zealand has all these animals that don't want to kill you. And then Aussy has all these animals that do want to kill you.
Huh.
I still don't understand why, since they're right next to each other, that these haven't intermixed at all.
Don't. The animals know not to cross the border.
Like, I think the scariest thing in Australia, by far, are like they have these crazy crocodiles, I think, that are just massive. And they're on, like, only in northern Australia, I think.
Oi.
Oi, oi, oi.
A crocodile. I can't do it in Australia.
Yeah. But they get, like, really, really fucking big. Yeah, Northern Australia, particularly the Northern Territory, is known for its large population of saltwater crocodiles, also known as estuarian crocodiles and freshwater crocodiles. Oh my god. And they are... See, these are massive ones. Like, I think we have alligators for the most part in America. Mm-hmm. And I'm not very afraid of a gator. Like, I think that if I was in... Nah, I'm not afraid of gators at all. However, if one of these fucking dinosaurs showed up... Australia still has dinosaurs. Look at that thing. Look at that fat fuck.
Yeah. I don't fuck with alligators or crocodiles.
Why not? They're super cool.
I don't fuck with anything in the water. I hate... Oh, no.
Holy fuck. Oh my god, sis. His head is as big as your entire freaking body. That thing is fucking
14 feet.
Massive.
Holy shit. Oh, they said they can't see it.
They can't see it?
Yeah.
Ah! Sorry, guys. Still new doing that fucking thing. You can yell at me in the chat about it. Say steak sucks at OBS.
Steak sucks. Just kidding.
Yeah, feral pigs may have helped boost Australian crocodiles. See, this is just fucked up. Could you imagine? Like, I really want to go to Australia, but this can't be real. That's fake, right?
I don't know.
Meet Brutus?
Brutus.
That's a fucking legendary.
They're really mad they can't see the crocodiles.
I'm pulling it. We found a new one. I had to go to another post, guys.
I wouldn't show that page.
Okay.
Yeah, it's at the top.
He might be real. We're going to have to do some more information gathering on Brutus. Why isn't it showing? Fuck it. I'll look that up more later, and we'll throw that into an actual docket. We need to, right? Somebody from the docket team, write that down. Go ahead, AMAC.
Rastov, you need to give me access to the fucking docket, bitch. Well, somebody from our docket team's in waiting.
Oh, okay, good. And let me see who is it.
Nightshade.
Oh, let's see what
Hey,
Nightshade
Rostov.
wants to talk about.
Can you get me like permissions to drag people in? Hey, Nightshade.
Hello, Nightshade. You are live on Lolcow Aussy.
Hello.
Okay, your audio's coming in real bad.
Really?
Yeah, but it's okay. What's going on? What do you have to say?
What? How's the crocodile?
Well, the chat couldn't see it,
I,
so
I couldn't pull it up right because I'm trying to do it with 2 monitors, and it's too much of a bitch to get it to fucking capture correctly. So I'm just gonna have to have that set up for next time.
we'll have to.
You've been watching the show. Do you have any opinions, Nightshade? Do you have a camera?
I do have a camera.
You want to turn it on?
I guess, yeah.
There you go.
Oh, I like your
Thank
lights.
you. Thank you.
Hello, Nightshade. You had the
Hello.
Roxy angle there for a second, but you fixed it. If you've been watching the show, which I'm sure you have been, what are your comments so far? What did you hop into VC for?
I just wanted to come hang out, but didn't think I had to turn on my camera.
Oh. She got surprised
but-
with the camera request.
So, what's going on? We are live right now. Do you have any comments about the goings on right now in the world, or what?
I was gonna ask about is Aussy connected to what you guys were talking about with the gators and stuff like that?
Those
yeah.
were in Australia, right?
Yeah, those are on the northern part of Australia. As they get those nasty-sized crocodiles. They're massive as fuck. They're terrifying because the one we were just looking at was like 15 feet long, and I'm trying to look up Brutus. I want to see who Brutus is, but I can't look it up right now.
Brutus. We failed him tonight.
Anything else, Miss Nightshade?
No, I'm shy. I can't.
Well, thank you for coming up and attempting it.
coming up.
I appreciate it. I know our community manager wants more people to call in, so thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Whoop.
Oh.
I accidentally fucking
Where'd
flicked.
you go?
It. When I drug her out and it accidentally threw me in members waiting with her. Let's get I was going to pull Pirate in because I know Pirate said
Oh
they
my
were going to
God.
come up and wanted to talk. Hello, Pirate. You are
Pirate,
on
what's up, Pirate?
Lolcow Aussy. I know you don't have a webcam yet,
hello?
but welcome to the show.
Hi,
Hello.
ladies.
Oh my God. Hi, Pirate.
Pirate, don't tell me you're
AMAC,
doing this.
AMAC, I have a beef with you, okay? Your name is AMAC Talking Smack. You're being whack. What are these conspiracies that you're bringing up?
About bugs?
About bugs?
Yeah, we're going to be
Or
eating bugs,
brugs.
bitch. Bugs.
Oh.
I don't got shit against bugs, except for he has the apnea, so.
He does have the apnea.
So what have you been doing? Did you get your nails done today?
I just got my hair done and I went to get a Matty Petty? I don't fucking know. I'm new to this, okay? I am fucking just like a steak.
Yeah, don't worry, girl. I'm new as hell to all of this. I did my makeup for the first time live on air.
Girl, you slayed that.
Thank you, Queen. Becky
You
tried to
fucking
start
slayed
shit,
that.
and we had to face her when I was brand new, and we bodied that bitch. You know, you gotta do what you gotta fucking do.
Becky doesn't know how to do her makeup, okay?
No, Becky looks like a prostitute that serves primarily to other clowns.
Wow. Okay. I didn't know you were like that.
Oh yeah, we keep it real, bitch. For real, for real.
For real,
Man.
for real.
Gonna knock a bitch down with that kind of talk.
That bitch
So-
is already knocked down. She's blocked me in the Discord. She said I was nobody, and then it took 3 days to break that bitch completely the fuck down. It actually was not difficult.
You know, Becky's very intimidated by any pretty lady in the LCU.
I know, and it was unlucky for her that her first time seeing me, I looked prettier than her in a dress, and I know that that's rough to deal with when you're a main host. I know she had a really fucking hard time with that. I reached out to her and I was like, hey, just get help for the drinking, boo. You're going to be okay. Just don't be an alcoholic. And she got upset and now she doesn't want to talk anymore.
Aw.
Loss.
All right, I can't do this fucking voice anymore.
Lucky. So
Cringe.
So lucky for you.
I know. I just wanted to show solidarity, you know.
I appreciate the
Aw, thanks,
solidarity. Thank you
Pirate.
so much, Pirate. I appreciate
No.
it. Is there anything
No.
else that you have to say now that you're out of character?
Do you have any more?
No.
Do you have any tea for us?
Any tea?
Yeah.
I'm very interested what's gonna happen on the next show. That's after this.
Yeah,
Oh, true.
we begrudgingly talked about it a little bit because I know nobody ever gets to rewind, and I figured, well, on Aussy I definitely can because the Aussy people get to come in here and they get we get the redirect, the beautiful, wonderful redirect from the rewind crew, and I don't know if they even want to see opinions on Billy and Xylee if they want to see them rewound at all, but we really wanted to talk about it because that's sort of the talk of the town right now.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be something. I'm excited to see it. But no, I think you guys are doing great. And I'm feeling the old, cause like you gotta understand, like the old school Aussy, like Rastov Twiggy, that was a fucking vibe. AMAC knows it. Yeah,
It was a
AMAC
boys
knows.
club. I'm a girl.
There was a boys club. We all loved each other.
I fucking get it. You guys all like to sword fight with
Circle jerk. We did
Yeah.
it. No, but I think you guys are doing great, and I'm excited to see where you guys take this show. Because this is one of the shows that I did not want to get axed.
Aw. Well,
Yeah.
what do you want to see?
Good question.
That is a good question. Well, I know you guys are just getting your docket team together, you know, so to get topics, but I think between the two of you guys can have some pretty interesting conversations, like not full on debates, but you know, you guys can do a little back and forth, you know, because I saw when AMX started getting to the conspiracy shit, Steak was like, oh, here we fucking go. LOL, Cal conspiracies, fuck my life.
Well, I do know a lot about conspiracy theories, and I think that they're fun and super cool. But the face that I was making is that even if they try to make us eat bugs, I'm not going to fucking do it.
I know, right?
I will fight that
Yeah.
tooth and nail. Absolutely. Do not
My
like it.
theory is that
Watch
they'll be
out.
able to just start cloning.
We got a croc attack. Thank you, Red Legion Network, for the $5. Hell yeah. Dude, we gotta talk about more crocodiles because that's so fucking interesting.
Well, Grim might wrestle a crocodile if they reach their goal. That'll be fucking crazy.
I have no idea how he's actually gonna set that up and get away with
Me
it.
neither.
But I
Me
cannot
neither.
wait to see if he actually tries to fight an alligator. I mean,
That. I mean, that'll
He's gonna end
put
up
that
like
show.
here's
That's
the
some
real
drama
question.
alert. That's gonna be on fucking drama alert. That happens.
I want to start a pool.
He's gonna end up like Chubbs, missing a fucking hand.
Like Chubbs. Fucking Chubbs. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Via's saying they already reached the goal, so apparently they're gonna have
Oh
to.
shit!
Oh.
Oh my
So,
God, Grim.
wh-
I'm
yeah,
praying
wh-
for you, brother.
Does he know where he's gonna do it? The
Uh,
Everglades?
I do
I don't
believe
know.
that he's
I'll ask
in
him today
Florida.
on test.
I believe that he's in
Yeah.
Florida, and he said that he was going to find one of those type of like gator wrestling type of Floridan folks, and he's gonna get in there and try and do his thing.
It's a thing you can
No
pay
muzzle?
to do at Gator World.
What?
Deet said it's a thing you can pay to do at Gator World. I didn't even know there was a Gator World.
Well, since both of our test boys are both going up against different apex predators, I went and did a poll. What would you rather fight? Billy the Fridge or an Australian crocodile? So that's for you
My
guys in the poll
God.
to go ahead and give us an answer on that, and we'll read it out when the poll seems to be definitive. They both seem large and dangerous.
Large
Yeah.
and in charge. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would choose nothing.
Yeah, no, I chose the
can't.
croc because I've gotten a little bit of Billy coming at me that like a while ago. It was a little thing, and fuck that.
Did you deserve it?
Yeah, I did. I was being a retard.
Totally deserved it.
What did you do, and what did he do in response?
Oh, when I first met Billy here in the Discord, I said something retarded that came out wrong. We were talking about music, and I was like, "Oh, Billy, I was asking him, oh, do you make your beats and stuff?" He's like, "No, I got a guy that makes my beats, and I do the raps." I'm like, oh, "Okay, so because I'm a musician, so I'm like, oh, I'm probably musically better." But lyrically, you're like god tier, and that got a whole thing. But I love Billy. Yeah, I love Billy. It wasn't a shade. It's just, it was because I just composed my own shit. So it's like, yeah, I got taken wrong, and I fucked up, and I got shit on to this day.
No.
So don't fuck with Billy.
Yeah. I don't think Billy would actually fight me though. I feel like he'd feel bad. So I'm choosing
He'd make
Billy.
you cry though.
What is it? It's a croc. I always get crocodiles. What is the difference between a crocodile and an alligator?
Crocodiles are bigger, no? Like they're
definitely bigger.
And alligators have a longer snout or whatever.
Oh God, Glowshine has a conspiracy for us.
Oh shit.
I definitely can't wait to hear that. Did you want to actually hear the difference between an alligator and a crocodile?
Totally.
Oh, yeah.
Alligators and crocodiles are both large predatory reptiles in the order Crocodilia, but they belong to different families and some have key differences. Alligators have broader U-shaped snouts, while crocodiles have more pointed V-shaped snouts. Okay, so...
Yeah.
Oh, and crocodiles have a toothier grin. That's fucked up. That means that is fucked up. You go to Australia and you already know, okay, these aren't my North American alligators. These are fucking Aussie crocodiles, and they're sort of a big deal. And then you get there and they're fucking smiling.
They're like, hey.
What's up, motherfucker?
All right. Yeah, what's up, dude?
What do you want to do about it? Let's see. Alligators.
Okay, ladies, I'm gonna let you go. You guys are fucking killing it. Hey, Max, talk the smack, okay, girl?
Okay.
All right, and Steak, you're so, yeah, all right, bye-bye.
God knows where that was going, because I do not. Alligators, when the mouth is closed, the upper jaw covers the teeth, making the smile less pronounced. Crocodiles, when the mouth is closed, the bottom teeth are exposed, giving them a toothy grin. Yeah, so that's fucked. Alligators, freshwater, rivers, lakes, swamps, and marshes, where crocodiles are saltwater, including rivers, brackish areas, and even the ocean. Because I think one of the most terrifying videos I've ever seen that was like Australian-based was an Australian crocodile going through the water. And like someone had it on camera. We have to get that clip. We're going to go into fucking Australian animals tomorrow, I think. The fucking crocodile was like keeping up with the boat. And I was just like, you're telling me that a creature that fucking big can move through the water that fast? You know what? Actually, we saw it at Fat Camp. We saw it at Fat Camp. Zeta Ray. Zeta Ray's part crocodile because that bitch moved her fat ass all the way around that island faster than Wings, faster than Boogie, and faster than Mike. So I will give Zeta Ray mad fucking props for being the fastest fat fuck at Fat Camp. But only in the water. Yeah, the fastest of the fats. Which is a big thing. This poll is neck and neck. People are really respectful of Billy and his power, and they're also very afraid of the smiling crocodiles.
It just turned 50-50. Oh, there it goes. 50-50 again.
I'm ending the poll. I'm ending the poll at 50-50.
50-50. Shit.
That means there's a 50-50 chance you walk into a room with Billy the Fridge or an Australian crocodile. Out of two men, one man's going to pick one door, one man's going to pick the other. In the end, both men die. Pow Ridge with the $10. Cross smile at you like welcome to the end of your life, aka Australia, LOL. Yes, Mr. Powridge, that is exactly what I am seeing. These crocs are ridiculous.
Deet said crocodilators are angry because they have all them teeth and no toothbrush.
Mama always said.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
Let's try and give Glowshine another try because I see they're back and waiting, and they might have fixed their mic by now. Glowshine, you are live on Aussy. You said you have a conspiracy theory for us?
Yes, I do. Hold on.
Okay, let's get that. There we
Get
go.
that going.
Glow, how are you
What's
doing?
going on, guys? Doing well.
Your eyes
yeah.
look like they
have you-
could, like, read my mind or burn through my soul.
I thought you were gonna tell him your eyes light up a room.
No, I feel like I feel like if he had mental powers, he could use those to like burn a hole through my skull. Yep, he's doing it, and I fucking could tell you were because I could feel it even with my eyes closed. Stop it. What is your conspiracy theory, and is it that you have laser eyes?
No, not laser eyes, but the Denver airport. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of the Denver airport. About the big horse out front, the blue horse.
Mm-mm.
It's called Blucifer. It has red eyes.
Interesting. What does Blucifer do?
It's supposed to be an omen for like the like homicide of like the guy who created it, but the guy who created it said that it was a tribute to his father. But I don't know why the eyes would be red. Because his father ran a neon sign shop. That's why he said the eyes were red.
Okay, so
but
that
everybody believes
is Blucifer. That is okay. So it is definitely really fucking weird. Even with like the glowing red eyes, makes it even weirder.
Oh, that's not even like the least. That's the least of the conspiracy. The runways are lined up in a certain way. They kind of look like a bad symbol, mustache man symbol. If we catch what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
That's how they line up.
What you're putting down? Yeah.
All right, so Blucifer is definitely really creepy.
The inside of the airport has a bunch of painted murals, and one is like a depiction of like a dystopian future with a bunch of kids like all like holding hands and like a bunch of like army guys with big guns waiting behind them and like barbed wire fence. Yeah, there's like crazy like murals on the inside of like the whole like airport.
And Deet says there's tunnels.
Yeah, there's underground tunnel. Yeah, he's right. There's underground tunnels. They say it's for the passage of cargo and what is it called? What's the thing people carry? Luggage. Yeah.
Huh. It's not to traffic people, right?
No. I always wonder. You brought a good point up. How do they get people across the country without anybody knowing when they're doing that?
I don't know, but this looks like a hub of nonsense. I might have ended up on some type of schizophrenic.
You went too far.
Page. I have dove into the rabbit hole. There's a lot of German.
Yeah, it's bad.
Stuff
it
that's
gets pretty
going
bad.
on.
Yeah.
All right.
It's pretty bad.
So chat. We're just gonna say German.
Yeah.
So that you can understand what I'm saying here. One of the more prevalent theories is that the runways at DIA are arranged to form a old German symbol as a tribute to the fascist New World Order. I can't show the graphics because they've got red lines to try and show what they're saying here. They have some Freemasonry. The murals are crazy. I think I can show the murals. I'm just going to look at them real quick and make sure that they're tame and there's nothing in there bad against TOS before I pull it up.
I don't think there's anything like bad in them, but
no.
Yeah.
Well, that first part I definitely had to go over real quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez. All right.
That part's wild to me.
Let me see.
It's also said the creator of the statue was killed by the statue while building it.
Yeah, it fell on him.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So right here.
I think somebody put it up.
What you can see is the first panel represents the horrors of war with grieving parental figures, bombed out buildings, and children sleeping in the rubble. The dominant central figure is a faceless soldier impaling a dove. representing peace on the point of their sword.
no.
So this is at the airport.
Run, Duff.
Yes.
Like when you're
Yeah,
like with your man
They're walking.
and your kids.
It's the aisleways. Like when you step on those little walkways, you're riding past all of this like murals.
Oh my gosh. OG Salt Lake said it's not like Disney. They don't sneak in hidden deox.
Oh jeez.
Oh, speaking on that, that's just wild. Like that whole like situation with Billy and
Nightmare.
Nightmare, that's wild to me. Like I understand where he's coming from. Like it's very the way I think he should put it is that the language is precious to him, not so much that it's offensive to like make fun of the language, but the language means something to him and his people. And I understand where he's coming from, but still, it's Billy. Come on now.
Right.
He's just
Yeah.
he's making a dick joke. I see where he's
Yeah.
coming from though. It's just ridiculous that they're still going on about this. Every time Billy tries to like say something on it to like make light of it, Nightmare thinks he's being like super serious and he's gonna like keep getting fired up about it.
I did notice in Rewind that Billy would make what I personally would consider like a lighthearted joke, and then I would wait 5 minutes watching Rewind, and then they were pulling up Nightmare responding pretty much in time with it. So yeah, I definitely think it's being blown way out of proportion.
Yeah.
I just want to see it over and done with.
Yes.
Because I think both shows are doing like really dope shit. All of these murals are fucking insane.
Creepy as fuck.
Yeah, they're wild.
This mural shows what appears to be a forest burning down. And like, I know they've got their actual own. I'm not going to read that.
Yeah.
I see a dead turtle. I see a kid in a coffin. I see a englassed penguin. I see the head of a bison. Yeah, it's very disconcerting.
It's supposed to be like, it's like dystopian future. Like this is what it's like supposed to be like predictions.
If we do
of,
not
like, what's
save the
supposed to
environment, everyone's going to look like
Yeah.
this.
We have to save the environment.
We have to.
And there's nothing fucking creepier than a whole bunch of kids. Like,
Yeah, the way they're painted is what's really creepy to me. Like if it was like a normal like kids mural, like yeah, but like these are like very creepy.
Why is my webcam going in and out? Do you guys see that?
No?
ghost. I saw it flicker.
Oh, yeah, I just saw it
shit!
again.
Oh,
You just glitched
shit.
out.
It's a paranormal activity shit.
Stupid. I wonder if it's because I was sharing stuff. I doubt it. It's possible.
Yeah, I was like trying to like get Rastov. I was like, hey Rastov, you should get Billy and Nightmare in on Aussy to promote Aussy and also to squash this beef. Cause then you have moderators.
True.
Okay, so I do think having a moderator would be helpful, but I also do not think that one can simply moderate Billy the Fridge
Oh, or Nightmare.
or
let's be
Nightmare.
honest.
They
Yeah.
were both very passionate, and it's very difficult to slow them. It was looping. Even with a
That's the main
moderator,
thing,
even with
yeah.
a moderator,
Yeah.
it's still gonna fucking loop, and that's the issue, is the looping. So they said what they had to say. We're gonna have to see what Test has to say about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Either
the
way, I
chat's
think we're
right.
in
I
for a
think-
show.
I think the
Yeah.
Denver airport was shutting you down.
Absolutely,
They didn't
honey.
want us
Every
talking
time
about it.
I go, it just ended. I can't even see the chat anymore. Aw, snap. Something went wrong while displaying this webpage. The more we
Oh,
talk
no.
about the conspiracy theories, the more it tries to shut me down, chat. The curse of
Mm-hmm.
the Denver airport, for sure.
Somebody told me to ask you about Building 7. Do you know anything about Building 7?
Not off the top of my head. It sounds familiar, but no.
Somebody in Discord was asking about
Seven.
it, and that they told me to Google it, and I was like afraid to start Googling that because I was like, this sounds like 2001 to me. It sounds a little.
You are absolutely correct. That is what that's about. All right. Well, Glow, I really
Yeah.
appreciate the conspiracy theory. This is
Yes, thank you.
really,
Yeah, dude.
really okay. What is this? They have another sculpture, a 22-foot sculpture of Anubis, the ancient Egyptian god of death. The piece was erected in June 2010 and was part of an advertising campaign for the Denver Art Museum.
Oh, fun. That's real fun.
So that's super...
At least it's not a statue of Pupstar.
How much do you think it would cost for Pupstar to get a life-size statue of herself?
It depends on what it's made out of, but
I bet she could get it 3D printed. I bet.
That is actually a possibility. All right, well, I know that I'm
Yeah.
seeing that we've got Bruggs in waiting, and I know that he was wanting to come on and say his piece, and I told him that I'd love to hear what he's got to talk about. Glow, I really appreciate you coming on up. I had a lot of fun
dude.
talking about that, and I'd love to talk about more types of conspiracy theories if you guys in the chat
dude.
were enjoying it.
yeah, I love a good
Well,
conspiracy.
y'all have a good night.
You as well.
Y'all had a great stream so far, and y'all close it out strong. Close it out real strong.
Yeah, Glow, show them fucking
Yeah.
muscles. I mean, show them muscles, Daddy. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much.
Y'all have a good night.
Appreciate you coming in.
Thank you.
All right, let's get Bruggs up here. Welcome, Bruggs, to Lolcow Aussy. Can you turn on your camera?
Bruggs in his prison cell.
From the red Mount Doom. The red is
it's a-
gone!
The red is gone, guys.
Hey, Bruggs,
back
how
in
you
the-
doing, Daddy? How's your day been? What you want to talk about?
I want to talk about how good of a job you guys are doing.
Is that
I'll be
sarcasm?
honest. No. This
Okay.
show is actually so close to old Aussie, what it once was. Just two people chilling, hanging out.
Dang.
Because I'll be honest with you, when Rastov is here, it's kind of bad. I have to admit. Are you guys like intimidated by Rastov?
No.
No,
Why?
he's just
Really?
he's just a jibber jabber. He's a jabberwocky. He's like
Well,
Yeah, he does talk a lot. He does.
sort of the thing about Rastov being on Aussy is that Rastov is on so many shows and he doesn't ever really get to talk as much about it from his perspective. And I do think that when Rastov is here, people want to hear a little bit of his perspective. But I did really fucking enjoy tonight's stream. I really enjoyed talking about the type of shit we were talking about. And, I mean, fucking hell yeah, man. Anything else?
I mean, no, dude. Literally, this is like a fucking amazing show. You guys have a good chemistry going on. Like if you were trying to hit old Aussie vibes, you fucking nailed it. I was trying to say yesterday, yo, don't worry about being the old Aussie. This is a new show, you know, the Aussie doesn't really matter, the title doesn't matter. But you fucking did well.
well, thanks, Bruggs. Appreciate it.
You know?
Apnea.
And I'm not saying that just because I like you guys in the Discord, you know, even though I do.
I do like seeing Daddy in the Discord at night. I know that when I'm lonely or bored and I'm just trying to have like a little smoke and I get a little giggly because I see Bruggs in there and I'm like,
Daddy Bruggs.
Daddy Bruggs with the red room. With the red room, he was really putting the
Yeah.
heat on everybody. I think you need to bring that back. I think
know,
I'll have
what
an
was that?
easier show. I think I'll have a way easier show tomorrow when I don't have to talk like a fucking annoying bitch the whole time. Thanks, V, for making me
will-
sound like an annoying bitch all night.
That was kind of getting to me.
I
love
am
listening to
so over it. V, can I be done yet? V, I've got 15 minutes left in the show, sweetie. Can I be done? Can we get
Really?
over this bullshit? Rastov said there's a method to my madness. Rastov, I hope there's a method to putting in the redirect because I still don't know fucking how to do it. And I'm having a little bit of anxiety because you haven't taught me. And I need to make sure that we do the redirect, Rastov.
Rasty, we need you. Just
Rasty so
tell you how to do
nasty.
the redirect, but night deets. Thanks for being here.
Thank
Bestie.
you for the 279 CA Discord. How?
You got to be a cash cow, right?
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to be a cash cow to join the Discord. If you've gotten your band member, all you have to do is upgrade by $5, and then, honey, you get the Discord. You get to see fly-ass queens like me and AMAC in the fucking chat. You'll have Brugs there holding it down. That's where all the drama comes from, is from the Discord. If you want to know what's going to happen on your show before it happens and why it happened, join the Discord, sweetie. Get in here and be a part of the Lolcow universe.
Yeah, it's wild in there. Most of the drama goes down in the Discord.
I was calling you out because I don't want to talk like this anymore. There's 15 minutes left, honey. Can I please be me for 15 minutes? Can I fucking be steak and go off, please,
Yeah,
queen?
come on, we need regular steak. This is
Nah,
fucked.
bitch.
I'm so over it though, AMAC. I don't know. W Brugs, keep it up, guys. Thank you, Pirate Contra, for the $2.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I was
Thanks,
actually
Pirate.
But
very, very interested to have you on because you do garner. You're known in the Discord, Brugs. There's gifs of
Yeah.
you. There's memes of you. Look at your sexy jacket. I would definitely like it if you called in more often and we got to talk to you because I feel like you were a big part of old school Aussy, and you know.
Yeah, that's right.
You can help us mold new school. Well, if I'm still here, I'm still just an intern. But you can help mold
I
new
would love to
school
call in.
Aussie.
Yeah, and it's not like
yeah,
I'd
I'd
ever
love to
tell you
call in
no.
more. I appreciate that. But like the only thing is, like I just got home. Like I literally got onto the fucking waiting call as soon as I could. Because I wanted to
Aw.
come in and say my piece. You know? I wanted to show my support for you guys. Because I do like you guys.
We appreciate
And,
it.
you know, it's a bit unfortunate that it's at this time. But if
What
it's for
time
the
is it
betterment
for
of the
you?
show, for me it's about 3:30
3:30
in the afternoon.
in the
Afternoon.
afternoon.
And it's Thursday.
Yes, Thursday.
I do have a question for you, if that's possible.
Mm-hmm.
V said, "Why is that up to me?" V, because you paid for it. It was you, V. She said, "Yes, right." Okay, I'm so fucking over that. Chat, please don't ever
Agree.
fucking do that to me again, bro. That shit sucked.
Don't say that.
so
They're gonna do it
bad.
again.
No, don't.
They're definitely gonna do it again.
No, I'm grifting. I'm using reverse psychology
Okay.
to get all of your money.
Yeah, okay.
Don't fucking do the girl voice again. I hate that shit so fucking much. I'd rather not be able to fucking talk
Alright.
like Lammy Lammy.
You heard the man. Let's get some donos.
No,
Get the
cut
girls.
it out.
Right? You heard him. He wants to talk like a girl again.
No.
Come on, guys.
We will be setting up a goal to have AMAC coming in here like a big man. There's a
On
V,
campus.
but he hasn't been around. That was the other V? Oh, well. Gwen. Gwen with the 30.99A. You can be done, steak. Agree with Brugs. Hope they give you guys time to cook. Don't worry if money is lower at first. Working on your dynamic first, like you are tonight, is perfect. Keep it up, and it will build. Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Gwen. That's a big thing that I've believed in too. Is like I know on a lot of the shows they do a lot of e-bagging. I know that we have a leaderboard, and I know that me being on this show is indicative of how that leaderboard looks. Right? I don't feel I have to earn you guys back. I understand that Aussy was abandoned. I understand that Aussy was stepped on and Aussy was fucking just thrown away like the redheaded stepchild. But I don't think that Aussy is that. I think Aussy is a dope ass place. I'd like to bring the energy to the fucking channel back. I'd like to earn your guys' support back. And when you guys start saying, you know what, Steak's fucking running his shit, Amax on her fucking shit, then if the money comes in, we can do cool shit for you guys. So I appreciate everybody that donated tonight. It makes us look better. It'll let Keem know that we're doing what you guys want us to do and that we're trying to bring you guys a good show. So I appreciate all of the donations from everybody, all the love. Shout out to the mod team and the docket team. And Brugs. And all the people that called in tonight. Brugs, is it okay? Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, the old Aussie, it had a lot of help with its donations at first because it was like the fourth show,
right?
And it was like a really different show. Like the two hosts, like Rastov literally was pulled into Aussie after calling to rewind like 3 or 4 times, and Twiggy, he had like never called in practically. So it was just two random dudes on a show called Aussie, and they had like 6 crowns in the first week. It was crazy, and they had people like me dropping like fucking Jesus Christ, how many gifted subs? It's fucked up. You know, maybe you should try getting some drunk people to donate. work well for Rastov.
Yeah,
Well,
that.
we're not allowed to drink on stream right now.
Well, I think we could
Well,
drink
you know,
on
that's for
stream.
hosts.
I think we could
Yeah.
drink on stream, and it would be okay if we were respectful about it, like Rewind is. I think Rastov has already said that the drinking on stream thing was mostly for Queens and Milkers, and he said that live. And for very good reasons, because Queens and Milkers were both decent shows, and I think alcohol played a huge part in taking them fucking down to the point of where they're at. So as for... Okay, Rastov already did the redirect, so we are good. Thanks,
Thanks,
you,
Ra-
Nasty Rasty.
Thanks,
Can you
Thank you,
keep-
Rastov.
Thank you for the $2. Can you keep doing the girl voice? Makes me swoon.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks,
Got
Grow,
any
for the
shake with that
$2.
steak?
You said what? No, I'm not shaking.
Got any shake with that steak?
I can shake a
Oh
little bit. For you.
God, I'm scared.
I'll give you a little bit of shaking. I can't shake like Becky does, because like when Becky moves, her whole fucking setup moves. I need to get that shit going to where I can stomp and shake the whole fucking setup.
Oh God.
Damn.
Just don't be glammy. Don't stand.
All right, Mr. Bruggs. I would love to bring in Coos and Mr. Boom Boom if we still have time. So thank you so much for calling in. I know that you just got off work and hopped on here, and I appreciate the fuck out of you. We're going to see you in main chat. Can we get some W's for Bruggs in the chat? It's a great call in. Thanks for calling in, brother.
Hell yeah.
Thanks,
for having a
Bruggs.
good show today.
Thank you. We're going to try and bring it again tomorrow and the next day and the fucking next day and the fucking next day and the fucking next day and then even on the fucking weekends, and we're going to keep fucking streaming, and we're going to have a fucking good time on Aussy. Absolutely. Thank you for
Fucking know
calling
that's
in,
right.
Bruggs.
All right.
The fucking man, dude. Let's bring in Mr. Coos. Mr. Coos, welcome to Lolcow Aussy. We would love to see that beautiful. There we go.
That's an impressive beard.
Coos.
Oh, can you see me?
Yes, I
Yeah.
can. The beard is fucking fire, my man.
I'm pretty rough. I just finished Mahi, bro.
That's okay. Fucking, I was talking about some of the words that you sent me earlier, and I was advised by AMAC that if I said the words wrong, I might get in trouble. Like, I might be on
it's-
drama alert with Billy.
No, that's why I just jumped on, because it's not. I mean, as a Kiwi, I don't find it disrespectful. I find it's. Well, I don't know how it works in America, but it's learning the language which is really encouraged here.
Mm-hmm.
It's good that you try to learn and pronounce them right. That's why when I sent you that DM, I sort of showed you how to do it.
Mm-hmm. I read that part after I tried to say it, though, was the problem.
Yeah. So with when you that one you just said was what was it? Ko Takuingwa steak.
Yeah, my name is
So
Steak.
that's how you pronounce it. Ko Takuingwa.
Katingwa steak?
Oh,
Katingawa. No, I said it wrong.
Ko Taku Ingwa.
The fuck is that? Is that a chicken?
Oh, it might be. I don't know.
Kortuku
Nah,
Ingwar. Kortuku
it basically
Ingwar.
means my name. Basically means my name is Steak.
Kortuku Ingwar. Steak. And don't forget it,
Yeah.
baby. That is fucking awesome.
Nah, yeah, it's all about pronouncing it. But like us Kiwis and Maldives, we don't sort of, we encourage it, type of thing.
Okay.
That's why I just wanted to jump up and say that. Like.
Well, I appreciate it, man. How did you
thank
feel
you.
like Aussy? Holy shit.
Oh shit,
Gwen just sent 20 Lolcow Aussy gift memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you for saving my house. Thank you for watching as I fucking tear down my house so that I can rebuild my house. Thank you for saving our house. Thank you so much, Gwen. It's great to see all of those fucking green names pop out. Dude, I can bring so much energy when I don't have girl voice. I love this so much more. I love this so much more. Giant W for Gwen.
Can I drink to that, or will Rastov fire me?
You can drink to it. Rastov can't fire you. You don't work for
Yeah.
him. I'm gonna hit the Benjamin with you.
Thanks, Gwen. You're awesome. I heard Gwen's the one that Billy said supported him for a really long time, right?
Yeah.
Well, W Gwen, thank you for
Yes,
bringing some of that support here. Dove, Tiger Lily just got one. So good for all of these people that I see. 20 gifted is massive. You are
That is
huge. Thank you
massive.
so much. We appreciate the hell out of it. Right at the end of the stream, too. That helps our analytics. That helps us stay here on Lolcow Aussy, bringing you this type of entertainment. So thank you for the support so much.
No, sweet. Can All good if you just kick me off. I've got to take these kids and get them entertained. They're being crazy.
I fully understand. That's why it's good. I do the show at night, Mr. Coos. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for calling
Thank
in.
you for calling in.
Catch up.
Bye.
Fucking love Coos, dude.
He's
And
cool. I don't think I've ever seen him before in the Discord.
he's late at night because he's a Kiwi. Let's move
Gotcha.
Mr. Boom
Makes
Boom
sense.
Pow up because we have 5 minutes left.
Shut up, pussy.
With the fucking Billy the Fridge opening line. Shut up, pussy. Dude, Billy the Fridge is so inspirational
What's
in
going
LC
on,
for
guys?
that shit.
Shout out to Gwen.
Yes, shout out to Gwen.
Shout out to Gwen.
I've been yelling "shut up, pussy" to like
Mhm.
people in real life. I don't think you're supposed to do
Oh,
that,
God.
but it is so fucking funny to me, and I'm more
I have
of
my
a
mom
menace.
saying that.
It is so good. That one, both that and the Xylee True are fucking so catchy that I can't get over it.
Yeah, I'm always saying true. My husband's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I can't stop doing it. It's bad. I gotta fix it. How did you feel about the show, Mr. Boom Boom? Thank you for all the support and thank you for the call in.
No.
How you doing?
Of course. Dude, absolutely loved it. I think you guys have a great chemistry. AMAC, I think you need to be a little bit more, like, open.
Mean. Okay.
Mean, yeah. Yeah, that too. That too.
Mean's good.
Everybody says I'm too nice. So I'm digging in there. It's gonna come out.
No, it'll
I feel
come
like
out
I got a little
eventually,
bit
but-
more comfortable
Yeah.
today.
It doesn't have
No,
to
you
be
look
forced.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely
No, I don't know
agree
if you guys saw earlier, but I was thinking, like, as long as you guys make the show your own and you're comfortable and you're happy, I think everything will just kind of fall into place. You know, don't worry too much about how it used to be. If people
Right.
like what you bring, it'll all work out, you know?
If
For
new
sure.
Aussy has old Aussy vibes with new people, that seems like a W for everybody. I want to respect the old vibes. I want to respect the original audience, and I want to respect their expectations of what we're gonna bring. So it is gonna be different. It is gonna be new because you have new hosts, but we are gonna try and respect the fucking heart of Aussy.
Oh, yeah.
Pup with the $6.99 Californian. I am Oxymino. I don't know how this works on Discord. I'm to watch night, I guess.
I think that's Canadian. I don't think California
Or
has their own currency.
Canadian. I'm Onyx Mino. I don't know how this works on Discord. I'm to watch night, I guess. Oh, okay. I'm Oxymino in the Discord. I don't know how Discord works very well. I guess I'm going to watch tonight. I understand now. If you get in the Discord and you are up to, well, obviously a cash cow. I don't know who you are a cash cow for, or us. No? You should be able to see the VC of whoever you are cash cowed to. If you would like to be here, I was going to say the... Feel free to cash
If you're
cow,
gonna become a cash cow,
pay pig,
Here.
or a crown for Aussy if you want access to our VC, and then yeah, I'd be able to pop you into shows. But until you have cash cow, you can't get access to our VC just yet.
Yeah,
Alright.
make sure your YouTube is connected to your Discord. That's like the trick.
Fuck yeah. Anything else, Mr. Boom Boom?
no, honestly, dude, it's show's going great. And yeah, if you need help setting up your scenes for OBS, just feel free to message me and I
Yeah.
can help you out with that.
I want to be able to
It's
show
very easy.
things better, so if you can help me with a scene for that, that would be fucking fire.
Yeah, because when you show, like, share your screen on Discord, you won't be able to see because you're looking at a different page. But who's ever watching, you know, through Discord.
Backwards. Okay, well that's that's a learning pain, you guys. That's a steak fuck up, and that shit that I'm working on. I'll just get better at this every fucking day. And when I get an extra monitor, it's gonna make it even easier. I think we only have a minute left, so I'm gonna drag you guys
Yeah,
out.
I'll dip out, but
We're gonna do
you
our
know.
little outro. Hey Mac, do you want to say
Good.
goodbye?
Yes, thanks guys. Thanks for the support. I will see you guys tomorrow.
All right, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for coming.
All right, thanks.
All right. And now there was just steak. Thank you guys so much for coming. We've got our redirect set up. We're going to test. Please like the stream on your way out the door if you haven't liked it already. Shout out to our docket team. Shout out to all the supporters. Thank you guys for helping us throw another great show. AMAC was great. I hope that I was good enough for you guys. And hopefully Test brings a little bit of fire of their own and they deal with their own beefs and situations that they've got going on. Thank you, everybody that came by. Shout out to Aussy. We love it. We love Aussy, and Aussy loves you motherfuckers too. I'm Steak, and I'm going to see you guys motherfucking next time. Boop.